Alright, so it is Qualifier day. So let's do this. It's been about 3 hours since this has been posted. Okay, what do we got here? Umbra and Awoken. Ooh, okay, this is the only Primordium I feel comfortable with. However, these are really good Primordium scores. That makes me nervous. That makes me very nervous. And everybody that's done it has beat it. I'm sure Narninian just opened it and quit it, because he's the one that created it. Well, let's do this. We gotta get top 4, so 43k at least. I mean, it's only out for 3 hours. There's gonna be a 24-hour cycle for these to come in, so I might even want to try to shoot for 44k. Now there is reloads allowed in this qualifier, and you bet your butt I'll be reloading if I can, because it's kind of like doing the Tour de France and not doping, right? Well, let's just get into it here. I'll have 3 tries. If I don't get this one, there'll be 2 more tries. Temperant. Pusher. Man, Pusher's really tough for Primordium. This one's not so bad. Arcus isn't so bad. Alright. Let's go with a different track, maybe. You know what? Let's just do game music. This one. Okay, so let's think about this. We got all the time too. No time limit on this, unless I plan on taking more than 24 hours, which hopefully I don't. Cave-in will definitely help with the score, though. I will say a cave-in makes those scores not as daunting, but still daunting nonetheless. Antumbra Assault should help with some early game survivability. Restoration Detonation almost makes me want to set up middle, maybe. Really nothing here that makes me want to go any particular way with Primordium, though. So let's take a look what we got. Aggressive or Stalwart? Stalwart I just don't mind here. There's enough flat stat increases that I think I'm fine with Stalwart. Oh, Drop Cage. I mean, I can just put... Okay. I have a cave-in. I've done this before. Just put it on holdover. As long as we can find a sweeper, that should be GG pretty much. As good as Hell's Banners is, we're not going to be playing that many units. Let's do the drop cage and try to do this cave-in play then. This turns cave-in into an absolute monster. Gotta take this. We'll be doing we're going to try to do it at floor 1, and we'll reload if we can't. So try to mitigate the damage at the top, definitely. Unfortunately, there's no place we can drop Primordium in. But that would have been true for aggressive as well. 3 health either way, right? Technically, if I plinked down here, I could drop him in. I'm just going to have to bank on hopefully not needing... Oh wait, what am I saying? I can just drop him in behind these. So let's just do that. I can still fit a steward here, since this guy will die. Let's just give him some damage. There's the cave-in. Question is, do I want to put him in front here? I think so. I can cave in, shoot that guy. Well, I can't do all that. So do I want to cave in? Just... I could go here, shoot one of these guys, then I'm not going to get the collector. I mean, between the plink, we got pretty unlucky plinks, but so did everyone else, right? Antembra Assault. Next turn, our plink should do pretty well for us. I think we do the cave-in play here. I'm just wondering about Antembra Assault. Because if I put him down, he'll be dazed. I could put him here and he won't be dazed, but then it's like, does that matter too much? I think either way, if I'm doing a cave-in play, I'm not getting past this thing. I think I just rely on plinks and whatnot to do this. So let's do the cave-in. And with any luck here... Man, really? 3 plinks in the bottom. If I kill... I'm gonna have to plink here, actually. So unfortunately, we're looking at some damage. Let's try for a bottom floor. It's a pretty bad hit. There's gotta be a better way to do this. I don't know though. Is there really a better way to do this? Is it worth a reload? Would have to assume so. Let's see. I've lost so much damage here. So 16, 32%. So any way I could lose less damage if I Antembra Assault that first turn? Not really. Like, I think I'm just gonna call it good with this. We can get fancy coming up. My eventual plan, even though it is Seraph, is hopefully to go superfood. We'll see if I can pull that off. I would take a Prismal Dust anyhow. Wildwood Sap could be good. Glimmer could be good. What do we got coming up? We don't have an Awoken banner. Jesus, no Awoken till then. Damn. Well, Vine Grasp could be good against Pusher Talos, but Wildwood Sap is... If I have the card on Holdover, I think I'm going to hit this Merchant of Magic and try to get Holdover. I don't know, that could be run ending. Because if I don't have anything to kill Ring 2 boss with, Wildwood Sap would give me the edge there if I wanted to go this Merchant of Magic play. I think at any rate I could get the cave-in down to 1. That money might be good. I don't need an Umbra banner. I might get a unit draft here, but at least at this point I could just hopefully get a banner then. I think this is the safe play, is that we should hopefully have enough health to just survive here. I also have upgrades for Wildwood Sap that could be enticing. Like this double stack is pretty good. I could do that, and then I'm down to 200 something. I could still reroll for Holdover on Cave-In at that point. I'm going to bring this down to 1 though. Holdover, yes, okay. Would have liked it at 1 though, but I'll take that. That's going to be huge for the score. Yeah, unit draft, we got to take this. Man, this is not a good start. No sense giving that guy damage. Man, no train steward, huh? It's a little bit ridiculous. We can put one of these down. We can save that for later, I think. There's the cave-in. Might as well let that hit us. Let's do this then. And does it. Alright. 2-turn, no damage. I don't think there's any way we could have 3-turned that. Too late now anyway. I don't know if we take any of these. Maybe a Mind Collapse. Actually, yeah, Mind Collapse seems potentially pretty good. Let's take that. It is Talos the Pusher, which has armor, though. I think I still take it. Could take another one of these, or Enhancer is pretty good with this Stalwart. These are not the units I was looking for, but a Thorned Hollow will be pretty good, I think. That's some AoE. I have the overstacking ability anyhow. Like, just stacking a bunch of regen on him would kind of do the trick. Then again, if they're all stunned, is that really that good? I don't know if they're all stunned, if that's really going to help us too much. You know. I just hope we get a sweeper on top of everything. I think we'll take them for now, though. They're all good boss killers. That's a nice thing. I think Thorned Hollow will just benefit from the regen the most, though. And I got the Restoration Detonation. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. So I could Hell Vent the cave-in as it is now, but I think I'd rather just maybe get an Umber Banner unit to help and just get it cost reduced before I Hell Vent it. I would much rather play it at 1. So we have a double stack. I don't think I'll really use that on anything. Let's just get this down to 1. We could do this to a Plink. At least then I can actually kill some stuff with it. I don't know if these are really helping me too much. Maybe the Warden? Alloy I'm not going to be able to feed enough. I could take the Warden and just feed him a bunch. With what, though? Right now I can't really feed him other than this single Plink, really. I don't think they're good enough. I think I just stick with the Hollow and really hope I get a Sweeper or an Animus at will. That'd do it too. I mean, I'd be getting sapped, but I have plenty of stuff. I think we'll just take this. That should... The candles will be annoying, but at least I got the cost reduce on Cave-In. I've got the Wildwood Sap. And I'll be stacking Dazed on Talos. Let's give ourselves some time up here. Good to start with these cards. Definitely good to start with those cards. Put you there. We would have loved to see the stun this turn, because now we're going to get pushed and we have no way to remedy that. But you know what? It is what it is. Let's do this. Do I need to stack this now is the question. I might as well. And then we'll just do this. He's unfortunately not going to survive. Well, if I daze everything, he could survive a bit, but nah, not really. These guys here are going to kill him. Alright, let's get the ordering here right. So I can do 9 here. So I could play one of these and then kill that one. But then I'm still going to die to that. I think it is what it is. We're going to lose all the stats, but I think Thorned Hollow is going to have enough spikes and health by the end of this, along with a bunch of days, that it shouldn't matter. So let's kill this one. Come down here after we... Actually, no, I'll be good. Sweet. So we'll do this. Perfect. Now, Stalwart will live and keep transferring stats, even though the push happened. Bring all of them down. They'll come down after with the cave-in, which will help. So he's getting eaten anyway, so if he dies here, it's not a huge loss. That's unfortunate. Guess it is what it is. We'll just have to deal with it. Oh, he was dazed. Sick. Right, that's perfect. Okay. Well, if I go down now, could I kill him? It's probably worth a shot. I'll just reload the fight if it doesn't work. So let's do this. Yep, we got him. Alright. Plays that I won't be able to make in the tournament. Won't have the time, and I won't have it won't be worth the risk, I'd say, but right now those plays make sense. Now Adaptive could make him a beast on damage, but then he'll have no health. Vulcan's Rail Spike, Channel Song. Believe I'm in... This could help a future unit that's not Thorn Hollow. It could also help the situation that he comes in the back. In those type of situations, it'd be nice to have the opportunity to turn him into a guy that can deal damage, because if we have like a husk in front, I could see that happening. It all depends on what we get offered. Rail Spike's probably the safest pick, though. Then I could get the con... Oh, what am I saying? We're going to have Dante, so... Why don't I just take Rail Spike? That's probably the safest. There's an Animus of Will. I'll have one more fight before Dante. Should I just take her? I mean, she's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's take her. Now, the eternal question. I think I want Ember. Because if I'm eventually hellventing this... I also have a Rail Spike. I have these candles I need to play. I think Ember makes sense. You know, it's also pseudo-draw in Exiled Awoken because of how... what am I trying to say? Because of how, you know, Root Seed dysfunctions. Do I need unit upgrades? Not really. The initial health would be nice on Thorned Hollow, but at this point I don't really need a sweeper. I have an Animus of Will, and I'm gonna have a Dante. That Dante should be able to do some damage. We didn't necessarily end up with like great damage buff cards, but doesn't mean that I can't have him frontlining with Primordium, who will then give him plenty of damage. I may be even inclined to go aggressive here if Superfood is not offered. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Because then I can just get a quick on Dante. I won't even need a quick, because everything's going to be dazed anyway. Maybe just like a large stone. I think I go this route. Get some health. Get some removals. Removals are quite important. Maybe Plinks at this point would actually be better, though, to remove. Ooh, that makes Thorny Boy have some damage, too. I don't think we need Mind Jacks. We're pretty easily able to overstack our floors. So, question, do we hold out for Superfood, or do we just lock in aggressive? Because Superfood with both the Dust and Wildwood Sap is GG. 100% we're going to beat every boss no matter what. We're going to have so much regen, so much damage shield, it's not going to matter. If I go aggressive, it'll help me now more than another stack of Stalwart would. That much is certain. However, then I can't get Superfood. You know, Superfood would be stacking sap, and I don't necessarily have great ways to counter that. I mean, the root seeds along with steel enhancer is basically it. That's gonna be a tall order. It's not impossible. I just don't think we'll get much damage from it, which could be an issue, even though we are stacking a lot of this. You know, as you saw there, once you get past the 7-unit limit, stuff will start getting on by. I think we just do aggressive. Yeah, let's just do aggressive. We didn't end up with like razor sharp edge or even sharpen. I think this makes sense. We also don't have apparels. We have a mind collapse, but we don't have like the really nice ways to actually go into like aggressively furnace tapping or void binding type builds. The 7 steel should theoretically not be bad. So we want Thorn in front. He doesn't have any thorns now though, so let's give him a moment. And we want the Animus to get at least a stack here. Now it just really depends on if we can get Cave in time. Our draw is going to be boned here, so that's not great. We're not getting the Collector, so that's not great. Where do I put you? Just here, or should I try to save your health since it seems like we may need to? I'd want you in front though. Here, let's put you here. Alright, so that guy's dying. Should have put you in front. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I mean, I can plink here. That's probably worth it. Then let's do this. Try to get the cave in. Okay, we didn't get cave in, but this should be okay. Now I at least have 1 stack of spikes. I can get some energy, and I guess I can just plink here. Not the greatest. Would have liked to get maybe some more stats, although I'm aggressive, so I don't need them that much. And put this in finally. Pretty straightforward turns here, like not much to really do. That was a good snipe. Well, that cave-in's coming in pretty late, but as long as we get it this... damn. Okay, hopefully we can get it next turn. Damage shield's fine to put on... Okay, they're dying, so that's fine. Let's do this, and get as much damage shield here as possible, because we want to drop down this turn and see if we can beat the boss. Really? No cave-in, huh. Well, I'm going to redo that one, because I know I can get a better score there. The reason is, I had a chance to root seeds twice on a turn, and I didn't, and I'm just going to do that. That's basically all that's going on there. So we'll do that, that. But here, I'm going to do this time. Maybe that makes a difference. So this was the turn I could have just root seeded. So I will do that this time. And then again, I should do this then. Shit. Because I did draw 2 cards with this. So I should do this. Can't have you dying. Gotta do that. Gotta give you at least one damage shield. I do gotta play that. Let's see if we can get away with just this. If I can take no damage, that would be the best. Doesn't look like that can happen, so scratch that plan. What else could we do? I could do it here. That might have less scourges suffering in. Maybe that makes sense. So let's do this. I didn't be able to get the collector. Can't kill that though. Unless maybe 49, so that's 54. I could get you up 6 more. So I could do 60. At least kill that guy. And then if I put you up here. Shit. That doesn't work either. Man, this is fucking tough. Not getting that, I really need a hell vent that cave in. I mean, I could just floor to it. Maybe I just do that. I'm worried, like, the more I do this, like, if it'll just glitch out and then I'm disqualified, but we'll see. So, what else have I tried? Man, a quick there would have been nice. I think we go with the original plan then. I think the original way we did it was best, it looks like. Though I think this would be better here. We did put him behind initially. This way I have a little bit more leeway on what I can do here. So let's do that plink so we don't have to deal with that. I can take a damage or prevent a damage. I think I just take a damage. And then here, this play was better, I think. Actually, debatable. I'm just, okay, 1 root seeds and 1 of those, it looks like is the way to go. 1 root seed, one of the rail spike. You there, you there, you there. So plink there, kill that, put that down, 1 root seeds and then this. And then we can do this. That's about as good as we get, I think. Get more damage scaling that way as well. So you're dead. Can do that. 6. This guy's getting healed. If I can plink him once, that would be ideal. Perfect. Guy's dying. So next turn, I may or may not get cave in. I'm 1 draw ahead of where I was. No, I get it for sure if I root seeds. And I'll survive for sure up here if I do. So it's an easy boss. Why don't we just put the damage in here? put a shield on, and then we're guaranteed to get the cave in next turn. Shit, is that not enough? I think if I get the right... get the right morsels here. Shit. Oh, scratch that. I feel like it's really important for me to get the score here. So let's try for... I'll just cave in then. I'll do everything the same, I just won't cave to the bottom floor, cave her in behind. Whew. Nerve-wracking. You in front. Everything else remains the same though. I think every other play does remain the same. One here, I'll do the same one just in case it matters for the RNG. Draw order certainly wasn't great for this. Like getting a lot of key stuff pretty late was not the best. Get plinked here. Might as well give the damage to her. And then just do this. So here's where we can do this cave-in play. May as well do this, huh? Can do 9 there. Can do this. This. That. Alright, good enough. Whole lot. I would have just had it the first time, but whatever. It was worth trying to get a better score, I suppose. This is so bad that that's a 25 gold. These are pretty bad. Ensnare would be potentially good, but I'm almost feeling focus growth more. I have the extra ember. Granted, once everything gets stunned, I suppose it's not that needed. I almost wonder if an ensnare would be better. That could allow me to do some more shenanigans, I think. Let's do ensnare. I could, like, if there's guys up top, I could, like, ensnare one of the weak ones. Still do the play. We got Dante now, that's pretty big. We probably don't need Animus at this point. We needed her last fight pit, though, definitely. I'm glad I took her, but at this point, man, I really want to hellvent that cave in, but how many more times? Just these accompanying things suck, whereas here I could get an artifact, I could get unstable vortex. For this boss, the hellvent on cave in's not really going to help. But an initial upgrade on Dante, there's a lot of upgrades I could hit on him. I think I need to actually go this route this turn. I've also got a fat deck at this point. Tell you what, let's get rid of Animus. Definitely don't want that. This we could take if we end up with stings, that's totally worth it. Let's get rid of Animus. I don't want her in the opener, but I still want my tank and I still want Dante. And let's just get rid of a steward. We can get, yeah, I think we need health upgrades. I don't really need another multi-strike on what's his name. I'll just do some health on Thorned Hollow. I don't know if I need the initial spikes. Maybe that would be okay. I suppose it would. Let's just do that then. Large Stone would go to Dante if I get it. Endless, it's not so good. I could just give him some damage for now. Man, I was hoping for Battlestone. I could give him health and damage. It's a makeshift large stone. I don't necessarily need large stone on him as a thing. I mean, that's already making him do 13 by 5 damage. You know what? I'm not going to be greedy here. I'm just going to lock it in. And I'll be aggressive with my gold here and get rid of that final steward. At least now I have a pretty, not a thin deck, but a deck that's not so fat. Extra damage here does suck. This is where we... Oh, man. We gotta take it, though. We have reloads. It's workable. When you can reload, it's a lot easier. Alright, we start up here then. See, here it's great that I didn't take a large stone. You know? So we'll do this. I could do that and then this. Alright, so we'll just get, you know, a little bit more stacking damage on him. There's nothing wrong with that. These will be nice to just have waiting for Thorned Hollow, either if I need it for just blocking or to feed him. I mean, I've got a lot of initial health, but I suppose I actually would just like these guys to die. It'll cost me 32 health, but I'm getting 10 back. I could also just put damage shield on him. That's totally a legit thing to do too. Tell you what, let's do this on 1, and let's save him 1 damage here. Okay, do that. Some lifesteal maybe would give him some health back. Though once I get regen and stuff, maybe just max health is better. I don't know. Tough to say. I've got a lot of damage here. That should be enough to kill these guys. I've got enough health too. I'm gonna... Do I just give these... It'll give the charge tanks armors, but I don't really want to redraw into them, to be honest, so I'm just gonna do this. And for the hell of it, we'll do that. So if I needed it, I could root these. Why don't I root... Okay, let's do this, of course. Real unlucky with these cave-ins, huh? Well, we know we'll at least get it by the time the boss comes around, and actually, we'll be good here. We can bring everybody down, then bring them down for the final hit. Just kind of sucks we couldn't get it earlier, because then we could have dazed the boss, but we also didn't get the fucking heals till then. Jesus. To a certain extent, not everyone has the same RNG on these, because this is all... I doubt too many people went the exact route I went, so like the people that, you know, didn't... Should I keep him down here? Let's keep the one of them down here, I don't know. I should have done that first. Oh right, I'm doing shitloads of damage with Plink, I forgot that. Well, that's actually pretty nice, I suppose. So it's a good thing I didn't remove the Plinks. Let's move you down. Seems a good thing to do. Definitely do that. And, yeah, this. Alright, we'll go down here. Looks like they're all dying, so we won't mess with the formula any. We'll just let it happen. So Perfect did that fight, that's good. Don't think I want any of these other than maybe engine upgrade. I took an Ember upgrade already though. I don't know if I need that. It could be okay. I think I'd rather have a Pyre Grow though. I don't know. Engine upgrade? Not so bad, is it? Do I need it? It's another card that would make it harder to find Cave-In, and I'm not going to be hellventing it till the very end, it looks like. Then again, I will have some more removals here. Maybe. I mean, maybe I should have been a little greedier with the steel. Because I am... This is definitely better than going here, it seems. Do I even have much I need to remove at this point, though? Like, everything in my deck is pretty good. Even the plinks. I guess I could still remove plinks. I don't know, it's a tough call. I could take this, I suppose. Awake would help me with more regen. I may need that. Oh, and then it gives me the Pyrogrow. Well, since I got the extra energy, I think Awake makes sense. I'm not going to be Hellventing that Wildwood Sap, and I think some extra regen would be just welcome. Let's go here. Hopefully we get like a good Caverns, maybe? Alright, well, we're going to lose some health, but that's fine. Oh, I'll take that. We definitely have spikes. So... I don't know, those plinks are okay. But do I need them all? Let's just still remove 2 of them. They're a bit variant in what they do, but a few of... the ones I have now wouldn't be so bad. I don't think I'll even spend money here on anything. I mean, it would just be removals, which I don't need right now. I might as well hold that gold. Cavern was okay, I mean... So, I don't care about dazing this guy. He can just kill these things. Might as well just do this so I can get low, shall we say. Shorty got low. And technically I should probably do this. Give him some health or damage shield. Let's do damage shield. And I'll do this health on Dante. Actually, should have been health. Should have been the other way around, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Actually, it's fine. So let's do this. I'll do this to get the extra draw. Let's do this to consume it. We'll do that. Just throw this away. We don't want to redraw into it. I might as well give him another damage shield. Once we get our cave in, it should be GG. We've got enough damage stacked here. It's actually good that we don't find it early. That way I can stack more damage on Dante. One issue we may have is the fact that I can't really stack him without the Primordium, so he kind of needs to be in front. That is like a potential issue I can see. Let's take out you. I'm actually going to do this. So I want the extra damage there. Let's give you lifesteal so you can actually heal it. And just more damage for you. Every fight Cave-In has just been in a horrible position. But this is fine. We can do this. We can do that. Spikes are doing pretty good damage. I have like both spikes artifacts, I just realized. It's pretty nice. Alright, we got this finally. I'm fine with him at 60 by 6. So let's bring him down. We'll kill everything here. Might as well at this point stack the damage directly onto Dante. Hopefully with the sap we'll have enough to make all that work. Pretty sure we can, but... Actually, I might as well start stacking the sap on this guy. Or stacking the dazed on him, I should say. I will do this here though, just some extra health seems okay to stack there. Let's bring your butt down. Get some heals, do this. Shoot him. These are all good things. He's definitely dead here. 420 damage coming in hot. Boom. Okay, I'm feeling good about this score. Rings 1 and 2 were rough, but we're sitting pretty now. Do I need an Unleash? I already took the Awake. I shouldn't be taking damage at it past a certain point. Maybe it would be okay. I mean, I don't have AoE. It's a lot of damage for the Shade Wings come in with. Like, a bad draw could really fuck things over, but it is another card that I'd be adding. These heal for 20. I have the regen. I have the Awake. It might be some good leeway just to have this. Let's take it. I think at this point we need draw, though. Yeah. Draw will help us here. We're not drawing a whole lot, it seems, and if we get some draws, that should be good. I think we'll keep removing plinks, I guess, but getting a Wake cheaper would be good. I think just the fact we can't really use the steel, I think, leans us toward this. Let's take a look here. Too bad there's not an Awoken this time. I could take another damage shield. That'd be maybe all I'm looking for. Rage, probably not. Nah, it's not really what I'm looking for. It's a miss on that cavern. Would have loved a sap though. Even if it is unupgraded, I could still upgrade it, you know. I think let's get rid of these plinks. Maybe for those Shade Wings I'd have liked them, but I took the heal. Holdover on what else? Dude, I might do it on Enhancer then. That's technically my best damage scaling. It's weird, but I think I do it. Let's do it. I don't need these to keep cycling back in. Let's have them consume. Mind Collapse is probably still fine though. Definitely get this down. Double stack. Could double stack this, but then it's still pretty expensive. Just for an extra regen of 3, I don't think that's worth it. This could be worth it though, although then I can't get my Awake down to 1 this turn. I might just save that gold then. Let's just bring Awake down to 1. And I'll do this to the other one. Again, I don't really want to recycle into those. So that's fine by me. And we might as well go more on the aggressive than the stalwart, I would say. Quicker damage is better. That way I have a little bit of leeway. Ooh, spikes is brutal. But we have to take it. That's 50% score. We'll just reload until we find a way to do it, I think. Dante's gonna have a rough time. But maybe we just make our Thorned Hollow super strong then? Let me think. 35 health. I'm not gaining much health. How much luxury am I gonna have here? It's gonna be a lot of damage. The Unleash. Well, let's try still doing the standard plan here. We have the luxury to reload, so we might just do that. I'm gonna keep you here for now. I don't really want to deal with you that much. Not much yet. Okay, we can get some health stacking. That will help. Get a little bit of health and at least some spikes here. Might as well do this instead of this, I guess. We do have Cave-In. Maybe I would like to do this. I'll try it. This would have been a nice turn to get Mind Collapse, but we'll do this for now. I can do this, keep getting him stacked. Eventually I can bring him down for the boss. It'll be kind of weird of how we have to finagle that, but I think we can do it. Let's see, 6x5. I wouldn't die. They're still stunned other than that one. Should I do this now then? I'll be Ember drained to hell the next turn. But I'll still have 2 Ember. Actually, even more if I do this. Why don't we do this one more time? Because these guys are basically less of a threat. And I can bring this guy down and kill the Gilded Wing. Let's kill you. You. And then, yeah, we'll keep this going. Alright, I think it's time to do this. You're living and killing pretty much everything. I can just keep moving them back down. We will get hit here. What can you do, though? So the question is, what now? 33 damage. I could save myself a little bit of damage here. Or here. Let's do it here. Oh, I should have done it in the back. That was a dumb mistake. We gotta bring him down. That's just a given. The next turn we'll bring Dante down. I think that should be fine. Let's give you a heal, actually, because Dante will be in the back and he won't really actually need his health. I believe. Although he's already gaining back the health. Let's just do this anyway. Maybe it's just safer. Let's keep you rooted, I guess. And we might as well do that. Oh, living armor is going to get crushed here. Sweet. Alright, we did it. Feeling good about this run. Only place I screwed up was the first 2 to 3 rings. Past that, I was on a roll. Excavation Eruption seems good. I mean, there's always going to be Shade Wings. I need to clear them out. Let's take it. I'll get most of that energy back, most likely. I can see quick. But still perhaps a bit redundant with the stuff I have. But Bramble Lash should be good. I might take Bramble Lash. And Graft not so bad either. Let's do Bramble Lash. It's going to be a lot of spikes damage. I just need it. And definitely we got a Hell Vent that, in order to properly finagle this, we got to have that thing come in early and potentially twice. So that's definitely the Hell Vent target. Of course. Split Anvil. Does that hit on anything? Kinda not. I mean, if I start with the... It could. It could. I'll take it. Let's take a look at the spell upgrades first. Holdover. That wouldn't be the worst holdover if I'm gonna get Split Anvil. I think I like it. And so let's lock in Split Anvil before I forget. I could hold a little bit of gold for score too. That's not like out of the question. I think this is good to get the cost down on. Don't think I'll do that on any of them. Let's re-roll. Permafrost. Maybe here? Or here? I don't think it's worth a permafrost. Tell you what though, there are some turns... Nah, I think leaving this at 3 is fine. And Emberstone here maybe? Or maybe just here. Just do it there. And Hellvent the cave-in. Alright, I like it. Let's do it. I'm gonna hold the gold. I'm not gonna... I think 240 this score might be relevant. You never know how close it's gonna get. Let's see how the others are doing. Right. Don't know if I want to start here yet. I could. I'm starting with the Awake. Lightwing's coming up there could be an issue, but let's see. I'm going to try here. This will make it easier on me. I could do this, and this can come later. For now, I just want the damage. Definitely with all that sap, we want as much damage as possible. So we can take the hit there. This is fine. And definitely start with that. We get a ton of damage. Definitely put these here. And I could save myself definitely some damage by doing that. Dante will crush this guy. That shouldn't be an issue. I don't know if I want him to get hurt here, though. I want to wait a turn on this. What I can do is just bring this guy down, I think. Although first we should start here. Okay, we got not all the energy back, but everything's down to 0, so that's fine. I just want to start stacking Dazed on him and keep getting damage here. Keep doing this. Maybe I'd like to keep him here, huh? And then let's do this. We're going to draw a bunch. Getting that Dante's Candle to 0, I am fine with that. And now we get the other one. I don't really want to do it yet, though. Tell you what I can do. I can do this. And I'll just kill this guy anyway. I'll keep it on holdover, though. Because now is the time when we have a lot of flexibility in what we can do. Does he have enough damage yet? Yeah, he's got enough damage. The question is, can we flying kill it? I don't think so. Let's start with this. We can guarantee it here. We might as well do that instead of trying to get cute. So we'll just do that. Let's bring this guy down first. He's taking a bit of damage. It doesn't actually matter, though. So let's bring you down first. We'll get more dazed on you that way. And let's just do this, that. I will still stack the damage here, though, at this point. I don't really care about him stacking it. I should have put these down first, whatever, though. And we can consume that so we get to the higher priority cards. Getting hurt a bit, but it doesn't probably matter. See, there's like a good example of it being pretty unlucky. Let's do this. I think I can wait on this Prismal Dust. Probably don't need it, honestly. Still want to get your damage up. Definitely no flying kill, probably. Tell you what, let's just do this now, I think. I think I actually just want to draw into other stuff. I still need to get to the Wildwood Sap again. That, man, we are really low rolling there, huh? Well, anyway, let's keep this going. I think it's better still to do this. We're not dead here yet, so on the final turn I can do some good stuff there. Finally did that. We really could use that Unleash the Wildwood, but I think with how much Dazed we've stacked here, we're going to be fine. Yeah, probably don't even need any of this. Yeah, he's dead anyway. But, you know, just for good measure, we'll go ahead and do this. We can even give you some heals. And I'm satisfied with that. If that doesn't get me top 4, so be it. I'll be even more aggressive with my restarts in the next one if that doesn't get me there. But I think I have a pretty good score there. I don't think I beat Nathaniel, maybe? Or Nate, sorry. Never Nathaniel, we shall say. Nate. But hopefully top 4. All I need is top 4. It's got to be at least 45k. Yeah, 45k. Mainly this first battle. Second battle was okay. First battle was not. Third battle actually was good. This one was iffy. Yeah, that was pretty good. We must have just lost a lot of points there in that first battle then. I actually thought we might have gotten closer to 46, but we also only held that much gold. We may have not really needed to put... I I put some other card on holdover, right? And I probably didn't need to. Because all I needed, I had, that would have cost me a few hundred. Anyway, let's see how where that puts us right now. Oh, actually, it is at number 1. For some reason, I thought Nate had 45 or 46. But you know, we're pretty close there. Let's take a look real quick at what they did. Okay, Dante, Shadow Eater, interesting. So he went the Umbra route. Very different from the route I went. He also went the Hell's Banners, so he must have really thought, okay, Hell's Banner is really good with morsels, makes sense, and he probably was smart, unlike me, and actually checked ahead at the start and saw that there was an Umbra set of banners and no Awoken, so that might have even further enticed him to be like, oh, well, probably going to be a morsel tastic type run. But anyway, Shadow Eater was probably doing some pretty good work depending on, yeah, you got some pretty good stuff there. Rail Spike, Kindle, interesting. So what were the relics he had? He had Teeth of Gold, Mind Jacks. Very morsel-tastic type deck. Very different from what I ended up doing. He did take that too. What did he do with his Primordium? So eventually, oh, he went, wait, oh, he went full aggressive. Okay. Full aggressive. I mean, if I knew what happened in the run, I would have went full aggressive too. I wanted to keep myself open to Superfood though, but I think he was probably smart to just go full aggressive. It's pretty consistent to just have good things when you have full aggressive. He had the Glimmer on holdover. That's smart. Although, yeah, he didn't need any plus damage because of Dante. That definitely would have made it so he didn't need, to worry about the Shade Wings. Those Plinks must have been a large portion of his generation, because I remember back in the Merchant of Magics that he was probably hoping for a Eternal Stone and just never found it. So probably a good thing to keep all those Plinks. And then Root Seeds he had got down. Quick probably helped with Dante. Kept the Cave in, probably just for the score or just some overstacking. 3 Deadweights. Why is there 3 Deadweights? Did he Hellvent a Deadweight? I'm not tripping, right? There's 2. He must have Hellvented a Deadweight. That's that's pretty wild. I love it though. I would expect, that's a pretty fun play. That just, I mean, technically it adds an extra multi-strike to Dante. Also adds an extra 2 magic power. Probably didn't do it for that. Probably mainly did it for the Dante. Very interesting. Yeah, we got very similar scores, but completely different strategies. Just kind of shows the. I like it. I like to see that. Definitely shows just the coolness of the game. And if we look at how the runs went for us, full aggressive was definitely a better start. You'll see. He started off more stronger, both ring 1 and 2. And then past that, where I pulled away was really just here at the final ring 7 and 8. So looks like he just had a 2-turn. That was really the only difference. The only difference is he 2-turned while I could 3-turn. That is one advantage I think of my cave-in on a holdover. Then I always knew I could finish at the bottom once I got that a bit more consistent, but definitely the first 2 wasn't consistent enough to pull that off. But yeah, pretty fun. Let's see what some of the other guys did here. We got Jonas, Dante, Morsel, another just completely different. Wow, where did his damage come from? I guess he just went all in on the Dante then. That makes sense. He did the same thing I did with the Strength and Heart and Strength Stone. Is that what? Oh, interesting. He had spikes. Well, it is interesting that none of us really, we just upgraded him when we saw him. I think we all had the same plan. It's like, no need to wait for the large stone. Just get him going once you get him. Morsel Master had a bunch of damage shield. He must have had, I'm guessing he had some Umbra units at some point if he had Morsel Master. Then had the Wildwood just sort of getting extra draw. Feast. He must have had Shadow Siege, is my guess. Or Shadow Eater, right? Just probably removed it at some point. Because he had, oh, making a morsel, interesting. On holdover ×2. Yeah, very cool how just different everybody's strategies were. Also not very far off on the score, pretty good score. Prismal Dust double stacked. I thought about that play too. I think it's a strong play. He had the prior grow. I would have preferred that over. I don't know. I guess the engine was actually pretty fine. Also went with Steel Enhancer. Went with the full aggressive. Had a glimmer, but not on holdover. Yeah, I'd say still a somewhat. Seemed like it was a somewhat morsel centric run. I guess still Morsel Master with making of a morsel getting fed to Dante makes sense. He was basically similar to both me and Nate, except he had kind of a start similar to mine, it looks like, and then also ring 7 and 8 similar to Nate's, where he had to 2-turn it. Or no, actually, he 3-turned that. He just 2-turned that one. So he basically lost the early points that I did and 2-turned a few times, and that's really where he lost just that minor edge of points. And then the final top 4 at the moment is Carius. Ooh, interesting. He did take that Warden that I was debating taking. He had a double multi-strike on it. I remember seeing a lot of multi-strikes that I was sad to not take, so it's nice that he was able to get those going. And Dante, obviously. Everyone kind of recognized the need for Dante here. He went full aggressive. And Morsel Master, double Rail Spike with the double Ember upgrade. That's pretty powerful. Holdover Steel Enhancer. He had the same thought as me on that regard, so that's pretty good. Engine upgrade. So actually, if everybody and Cave In on holdover, but not. So everybody went Hell's Banners at the start. I get it, but I think maybe I had an advantage here because I have before experienced the glory that is Iron Drop Cage and Cave In on holdover. I think maybe if people haven't done it before, it would be pretty ballsy to try it on a qualifier. So I totally get why they wouldn't, but I'm telling you, I've done it before, and I had that knowledge. I think that's what gave me the edge, is I know it can work, because I've done it before. You can find the video on my channel somewhere. But yeah, he still did good to Cave In on holdover. That's interesting. Without that relic, I don't know if... Maybe he just had issues with keeping things from dying. I can see that. I don't know if I'm loving the holdover on Cave In though, versus just like a permafrost if you didn't have that that artifact. But either way, he had a pretty good score, so it must have worked out fine for him. With this deck, let's see. This is probably the most similar to mine of the top 4 so far. Also interesting that everybody takes Commemorative Spike. This is like one of those artifacts where I know I'm so different from everybody, because I think everyone tends to like this artifact, but I hate this artifact. To me, it's like a pip downgrade for very minor benefit, especially at this would have been after Dante everybody took it, so I don't know if I agree with the Commemorative Spike from everybody, but who am I to really judge other people's play? Like, if they're all taking it, it's clearly works for them to a certain degree. I just don't like that artifact, but that's just me. And everybody said he took that. I don't know about that. I mean, at that point in the game, there's no buffs. I don't think that was probably a good purchase, the Cleansing Water. And Nate didn't take anything at the final. That's interesting. Surely he had gold. And he spent it because he only had 260 remaining. He must have just got a bunch of like card upgrades or removed a bunch of cards with his money at the end. But yeah, again, Carius with the most similar to my deck also went Split Anvil. I think that's pretty nice. Wait, what did I do again? I went... That final one that I did was Excavation Eruption on holdover. I still stand by that, I think. I mean, I had the split anvil. I didn't hit super well in excavation on a few of those, but it didn't end up mattering. The only debate is like, was it worth that hundreds or so gold to get it when I could have just edged my score even a little bit more? It looks like we'll see if it pops me out. You know, if I end up not winning top 4 by 100 points, it obviously wasn't worth it. But I think it was worth it given that I had a split anvil and everything, and that I just needed to mitigate damage. Oh well, I probably belabored the point too much, and if if any of these 3 users do happen to see this video, I mean no disrespect at all with anything I was like talking about the commemorative spike or whatever. That's just my opinions. You guys obviously are very good players. I definitely know Nate. He is the organizer of this awesome tournament after all, and he goes on pretty high win streaks pretty regularly. Definitely a force to be reckoned with. So pretty fun. Hopefully I get top 4 by the end of this, and I just don't have to worry about like busting my butt for the next 2. I'm gonna do the next 2 anyway, just because why not? But yeah, super fun run actually. I love using cave in. If you watch my channel much, you know that it's kind of a meme with me. I don't, in all realism, I don't think it's like an amazing card, but my running joke is that it's the best card in the game. And clearly here it carried the run. So anyway, not going to upload this till after everything's done, obviously out of respect for the tournament and the rules. But once it comes up, hopefully it's a cool, fun watch. And until next time, peace.